casket.
That's right.
Devote resources to it. Congressman, you were on the January 6th Select Committee. What's your reaction to seeing Stuart Rhodes in the Capitol complex today and Speaker Johnson launching a new subcommittee to investigate what you did? What he called the false narratives around January 6th.
On the committee, I say this, bring it. I want to be able to talk about this again because there's so much misinformation out there. Everybody says, oh, remember when the Republicans were saying, let's move on from January 6th? I was actually ready to move on from it after the election. I'm like, everybody knew what was going on, and they're not. So fine, let's revisit the 187 minutes. Trump didn't do anything. Can I make another point? So I'm speaking as a Christian here. I saw Speaker Johnson say, we believe in redemption. How dare you use the Bible in this? First off, the big key on redemption is repentance. All these people you just showed, have no repentance. Yeah. In fact, they think what they did is right. And look, Pam Hemphill, who actually is rejecting the pardon, she has real repentance for this. And then, by the way, Hunter Biden, who was actually repentant of the things he did, spent 2 years being attacked for political purposes. I mean, don't talk about repentance, Speaker Johnson. Defend this. Go out and defend that there's these criminals on the street now. Do that. I respect if you do it. All these Republicans, go on the record and say you agree with this, but don't come here with repentance to me.
Congressman, I want to play more of what this guy Lang, who allegedly swung a baseball bat at police during the attack, said last night when he was released.
The very first thing we've got to do is accountability. Accountability is everything right now. There's been nothing that has happened that the Bible tells us that is going to be left covered. We are going to uncover every single nook and cranny of the false January 6th Select Committee, those people that perpetrated the crimes on us on the Capitol grounds that day, the FBI, the Antifa, paid little CHS agents and whatnot.
I mean, what does he mean when he says accountability, you think?
Well, I don't know. And that's the thing. Whatever he says, there's people that are thinking something different. Their accountability is whatever they think in their head. He's right. He's right about one thing. The truth does come out, and truth does ultimately win. That's why I'm 100% confident that everybody that's supporting these pardons, everybody that was pardoned, and the president himself will go down in history very, very scorned. And the country will be embarrassed by it. You cannot be the party of law and order and say that this kind of thing is okay. So I hope every member of the media talking to a Republican member of Congress or the senator doesn't let them do their little, I got to take a deep look at it, or I don't know the details. Pin them down on their answer and hold them accountable for that. This is a legitimate thing you have to go on the record for.
Donnie, in the online forums and, corners of the web and out now, I guess, in the halls of power, what are people chattering about this? I mean, among the right.
Yeah, I mean, you no longer have to really go too far deep into the rabbit holes to see this stuff because obviously Elon Musk now owns X.
As that person embraced him.
And Mark Zuckerberg is loosening the rules on Facebook. And even, Musk himself, that gesture he made on Inauguration Day, the Anti-Defamation League gave him the benefit of the doubt. The ADL, of course, one of the main organizations in this country fighting anti-Semitism, they said it was an awkward gesture that he wasn't doing a Nazi salute, as you can see the gesture there on screen, to the neo-Nazis, to the far-right communities online that Musk engages a lot with. It was very clear what that salute was. They very clearly viewed it as a signal to them. So there's that. And then, of course, there's just a huge amount of chatter online all over the place about retribution, about coming after Democratic officials.
Donnie Sullivan, thank you. Andrew McCabe, Congressman Kinzinger, thank you. Coming up next, why is Elon Musk publicly spoiling what President Trump is touting as a major accomplishment, a massive